You just, the next 4 years, I got something else for you to watch, guys. This is fucking ridiculous.
For centuries.
It's actually really simple. There are two genders.
Hold on a minute. Look at.
Still. Well, hang on, there's male and female.
It's like human.
Lockdown mode because of Donald Trump's glorious declaration that there are only two genders.
He has now claimed that there will only be the male and female gender that will be recognized in America. This sets back everything that the trans community has been working for. And we've already not been recognized in this country for centuries.
It's actually really simple. There are two genders. It doesn't need to be that hard nor that tragic. Now over to MSNBC. I mean, surely their crashing ratings must be enough to give them some incentive to give Trump some credit.
Trans people go through what
the second inaugural address did.
Come on, Rachel.
Was that it had more of a vibe of a State of the Union address than
you gonna have another meltdown again?
In part because it was indoors.
Oh my God!
And that made it sort of feel like he was addressing a joint session of Congress, even though he wasn't.
You all just reaching in the bottom of a barrel for any fucking
Trump
thing.
spoke in his sort of trademark low monotone.
Yeah, and we gotta listen to your fucking monotone.
So nothing from Rachel Maddow. Has anybody checked in on Joy Reid?
Listen to this shit now.
Yeah.
Are 200 some odd executive actions.
Now, dude, you just made yourself look racist by saying this.
An attempt to do mass deportation.
Poor
which we thought was
American workers.
The state of Illinois and the city of Chicago.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, you can't come here and do that, and maybe they backed down.
No, you can't come here and brutalize our women and our children.
Portray this peaceful transition of power with people who were convicted in the insurrection attempt.
No, okay, Joy retains her title as the chief loon. Anybody else at MSNBC with some sanity?
No.
No, of course not. Because here is Matthew Dowd comparing poor Americans who voted for Trump to poor whites who defended slave owners during the Civil War.
Poor
powerful people are trying to segment off the white working class who are getting no benefit from this and will suffer in the Trump presidency. But the same thing is repeating itself in our country again.
Now to the left of hysteria over Elon Musk's gesture at the inauguration.
You do realize that you just insulted 90% of Americans. Poor working class Americans, white Americans. The majority of people that we voted for Trump is because we don't want a colored country. We don't want that great divide anymore. What do you all not understand? You can't support a colorless country that, the division, and then you gotta throw poor. It's bad enough that Harry, I hate that term felon thrown around, okay? Because this is fucking irritates me. Ugh. But do you realize what you all are saying? You all are making yourself look racist. And then you talk about poor Americans that work. Yeah, we work. So the janky politicians can get fucking paid that work for us. We wouldn't be poor if you wouldn't taking out everything we got. And then, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I think y'all are, you just won't stop. But, you keep doing this. You're not helping your cause any. You're just pissing about 300 and some million Americans off. Poor workers and what? Well, you all just can't stop with the color shit, can you? And what the fuck is wrong with that girl? Why y'all put that shit in your face? You look like a bull. You all are just whittling away your cause, your whole party, because in the next 4 years, is this what we gotta listen to for the next 4 years? Y'all just can't shut the fuck up already. And how dare that man, poor working Americans, what white Americans are gonna be set back. And then that young lady saying that they have fought hard. Trans, what the hell have you all been through? Do you not remember slavery? What if you went through that? That's something that was fought against. Do you get what I'm saying? But, you know, over time, every one of us poor working Americans have become slaves to Washington, right? You all took our money, sent it to Ukraine, sent it to Ukraine, sent it to you. And then you let people over the border. You all worried about the most minute, stupid shit instead of worrying about your fellow Americans, your women, and your children. That's what we're worried about. We ain't worried about what fucking sex you are or shit anymore. If you want to be a cat or a dog or whatever. That's not, you know, brain rot running rampant. Damn, chemtrails.
How come people on drugs can't just cut that shit out? I'm hoping I can give you a little bit of perspective. Specifically, Judger McJudgerson at the Dollar General earlier as she climbed in her $50,000 Telluride. See, we all make mistakes. There's a guy at the Dollar General. He hangs out in the parking lot picking up half-smoked cigarettes talking to his god about which Pokemon he'd like a real-life adaptation for. He is the epitome of a meth American. When I hear old Judge Judy talking to the cashier about, I don't know why people choose to live that way. And I interjected myself and said, yeah, that stopped being a choice a long time ago. She didn't have a fucking idea what I was trying to say. What makes me an expert? A whole lot of opiates swallowed. Sit down. This babe you see in front of you was once Baby Dot fighting for her freaking life against her damn self. You see, one day you're 12 years old complaining of period cramps and your nana gives you a pain pill. But the next, you're in a city park south of nowhere, Arkansas, selling your big sister for 6 yellow narcos and half a chewed up fentanyl patch. So here's the thing, when you start taking drugs, you do it to not feel normal. When you start doing drugs, you take them to feel normal. It rewires this shit, dude. So what does a human being need to survive? Food, water, shelter. That is why when somebody is starving, they will steal food. That is why when somebody is dehydrated in the desert, they will drink their own pee. That's why you'll climb a mountain with a fear of heights just to get to a cave. But that's the wire that gets crossed for a drug addict. In order to survive, you will disregard everything you think you know. Whether they're physically living or not, their brain is convinced without it they will not survive. Literally, not figuratively, their brain is starving. That's why they don't give a shit about the 3 things that the plane says they should need as a human. It stops being a choice somewhere along the way, and it takes years of sorting to get that shit fixed. But you see, it never goes away. You still wake up every morning and say, well, we ain't gonna get high today, but if you make it through it, maybe I'll let you tomorrow. It's the same thing every day, every morning, have the same conversation. You see, I'm still an addict. I just pour myself into the one thing that's ever even came close to an opiate high for me. That would be barrel racing and these horses, which has turned out to be twice as expensive. It ain't an excuse, it's just perspective. Just about anybody will break the rules to survive. Anyhow, y'all always knew I was a little less Hallmark, a little more Lifetime movie. So that all comes back to, if you don't understand, I pray that you never do. Just be more mindful or shut the fuck up. How about that? Because it is a very short walk from the penthouse to the outhouse.